Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to go through my 2020 bullet journal that I have finished. I am done with it. I pretty much filled up the whole thing. I just got a new one that I'm going to share with you guys very soon. But for now, I thought it would be fun to do a quick little flip through. This is just a title page. I remember Bryson wanted to really badly draw. He is 7 and he was 6 when he did this, but he wanted to draw a camera as well, so he drew a camera on this side and then I did this page. So I ended up not really adding anything to these pages. I had these whole bottom pages so I could put my notes and everything down there, or like appointments, and I just never really did use that. You will see in a lot of this journal that I have neglected quite a few pages, but I am still trying to just get into the groove of everything. Now, my 50 books that I want to read in 2020, I'm still working on this and I'm a bit behind writing. I still need to add a couple books on here, but clearly I have a lot more reading to do. It's way past half of the year, so I'm a bit behind, but I like to just track down what I've read, give them a number of stars up to 5, and then I color in one of the books in the bookshelf as I go. I still really love this page, and instead of moving it to my new journal, I'm just going to keep it in here and keep it updated. So I didn't really use my YouTube, Instagram tracker that much because I messed up on it. Someone pointed it out whenever I did this that I had put the numbers wrong. Like, see, it was supposed to go 500 to 550 here, but for some reason I moved it over here. So I just haven't colored these in because I kind of messed up on it. So maybe I'll start a new tracker in my new journal. And I never did write down my goals for 2020. And I also never did my vision board, but 2020 just got crazy anyways. We're all just, we don't even know what's going on in 2020 at this point. This was my January spread and I really enjoyed it. I think it turned out super nice. I love the mountains and the trees. And then here's my weekly spreads for January. Some of these you will see that I leave blank. Sometimes I just don't open up my journal like I should. It honestly would make my life a lot easier if I actually remembered to do it all the time. Here I was actually driving across the country from North Carolina to Oregon, so I just wrote notes instead of actually putting stuff that, like, to-dos and tasks and stuff that I was working on. It was exciting because my daughter and I were driving across country alone, so it was a very interesting time. Alright, here's my February spread. I basically went from blues to like these pinks and purples, and I just really think that this was a fun spread. It was a bit easier except for the dots were quite time consuming, but I really love how it turned out. For my weekly spreads, I always like to switch it up and try new things. I will usually share in a video all my weekly spreads, so that's always fun if you're interested in watching those. So here's my March spread, and I was really excited to try this Zentangle spread, except for I got really sick in March, so I ended up not really getting to play around with this one at all. As you can see, it's just really blank. I only had this 1 week in here, and then I was just sick. I was sick. I sketched some of these out and I just didn't use it. So we're moving on into April, and I was still sick in some of April. I was sick for almost 5 weeks, and it was a crazy time. but I wanted to go ahead and get my April spread going too. And I just did a spring bee flower type theme. Apparently I had nothing to write in my notes. One of my boys got into my journal and just kind of scribbled here and there throughout it, so you'll see a couple of those. We also were in the process of moving during this time, so that was kind of exciting. And as you can tell, I was still kind of sick. I loved the spread so much and I didn't even use it. I'm so sad about that because it's so pretty. I might have to redo this one because I just really loved it. Looks like I'm feeling a bit better and I'm getting some stuff done. Alright, now we're into my May spread. May ended up being a doodle theme, which I really ended up loving. I love the purples and the blues. I did these little birds and then I just did little doodles here and there throughout the pages. I have realized that I'm not the best at one line a day. I try really hard to keep up with it, but then sometimes I just forget to write my one line a day. This is one of my favorite. I really love how this spread turned out. I actually didn't even use much of it, which is sad. I didn't even plan that much this week apparently, but I think it turned out super cute. I love the flowers and the colors. June happened to be my absolute favorite theme of the entire 6 months, 7 months. I guess I did do July in here as well. But I really love how June turned out because I love cats and they're just so cute and fun. I never did write any notes in my monthly spread, but I always suck at doing that anyways. I really had a lot of fun just coming up with all kinds of different ways to do something with cats. One of my boys came in to ask me a question. All right, moving along. I really loved how this one turned out. I'm gonna have to use this spread more often too. This one ended up really cute too. It wasn't one of my favorites for the week. I don't know why, because whenever I look at it now, I just love it. Okay, now we're in July. Be the person that makes others feel included. I did a tie-dye summer type theme for July. And I'm still working on this one. I am not done because it is July now, so this one is still a work in progress. So yeah, July just started, so I still have a lot more to go here. I am working on my July fitness goals. I have my measurements and everything in here. So this is my brain dump, but I actually am using it because I am working on a exercise type challenge. It's a Chloe Ting, if you've heard of her. She's just a YouTuber and has a lot of really great challenges to try to get you going with exercise. So I'm enjoying those. And then here is my first weekly spread. And my second spread. And this is going to be my last weekly spread in my bullet journal. And that is what I have in here. In the back, I just have a couple random, like, just looking at colors and stuff. So I have a couple pages left, but I don't have enough space to do my August theme. So I am going to start my next journal. I'll go ahead and share it with you guys. It is another Archer and Olive bullet journal, and we will dive into this in my next video. So stay tuned. If you're new, definitely subscribe so you can see how I'm going to set this up, and then we'll be adding the rest of the year in this journal. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.